Peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. So with that being said, man, I have a real serious message for you guys today, man. And, I actually received this download a while back, man. And I've been delaying it, even though it's been constantly placed on my heart chakra to give you this message, man. And the reason I've been delaying this message is because I've said it on several occasions if you actually watch my page. And that reason is because I'm under attack, you guys. Okay? So at this point in my life, I'm being watched everywhere I go 24 hours a day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? This is about family, friends, co-workers, whoever you can imagine. And the reason I'm being watched is because I am a indigo star seed that was sent here to give you guys a message. You understand what I'm saying? Also to make you remember who you are and what is going on around you. Okay? And so a lot of these agents, and I call them agents because we are in a matrix. You understand what I'm saying? They know this. Okay? They knew this from the time I was born, because when I was born, they tracked my astrology chart. Okay? And, when I was born, I gave off an energy that was so high in frequency that they knew who I was. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? And because I'm an indigo starseed, y'all, one thing you have to understand is that I'm highly in tune with my intuition. Okay? So it's a lot of people around me who've tried to kill me via poisoning, which I've stated before in my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? They've tried to set me up and everything else. All right? And all this is to stop me from giving you the message. Okay? And so, if I got you here, I'm going to ask you guys to please share this video. Please make it go viral, because the information that I'm about to give you guys is important. Okay? So the message that was given to me specifically pertains to, I want to say, the younger crowd. But I wouldn't even say the younger crowd. I could even say the older crowd as well. Excuse me. Kind of stuttering because I'm trying to get this information out to you fast. Okay? I could even say the older crowd that's still vibrating at a frequency where they think that they need to have drugs in their system in order to have a fun time. Okay? And I understand that a lot of you grew up in areas where drugs was associated with having a fun time. Me being one of them. I grew up in the same environment where, we associated drugs with having a fun time. So it's understandable to me why a lot of you would think that using drugs is the only way that you can have fun. But I'm here to tell you that it's been placed on my heart to give you the message and let you guys know that we need to stop using the drugs right now. And the reason I say this is because I've been noticing a trend of a lot of people dying from heart attacks, asthma attacks, diabetes, so on and so forth, right? And the reason this is happening to you, and if this has happened to you or someone else around you, then I know you can relate to what I'm saying right now. I want you guys to understand why. The reason this is happening to you is because the enemy is attacking the drugs. Okay? And the reason he's attacking the drugs, or whoever it is, they are attacking the drugs because, it's a group of people that's attacking the drugs. They're very wealthy, and they're doing it because they're organ harvesting. Okay? I remember when this first came to me, y'all, I almost went into a panic attack from this information being downloaded to me. Now, I know a lot of you out there gonna laugh, joke, say little funny things in the comment section. But hey, I'm asking you guys to respect me and what I'm saying to you right now, because this situation is very real to me, and it's very real to the people out there who's actually going through it and have had people that went through it as well and don't know why. Don't know why they went through it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you why. You know, this message is also for the women, man, because I feel like a lot of women, you guys are vulnerable when it comes to the men in your life, in terms of the way you want to be treated. You know, you being the divine feminine energy, you do deserve respect. You understand what I'm saying? I agree with that. But one thing I want you guys to understand is you need to be cautious about who you run to and express your emotions to, because we don't know what intentions people have for us. And some people just want to come in your life to disrupt it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they have an agenda for you. And right now, a lot of those agendas deal with organ harvesting. Okay? And so they want to come in. Yaku, he want to come in the middle of your family. He want to tear your family down. You understand what I'm saying? And do anything that it takes to get the job done. Because those of them that are working with this group, this organization, they're vibrating at a low frequency. They're vibrating at a demonic frequency. Okay? Their whole thought process is one of a low frequency, one of a demonic frequency. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay? And the reason I'm telling you this is because right now, what they're doing is they're recruiting family members and friends to set people up in order to earn money. Okay? And there's still a lot of people out here that, well, I wouldn't even say still. It's a lot of people out here that's vibrating at a low frequency where they think, they vibrating at such a low frequency where they think money is everything. Okay? And one thing I want you guys to understand is that money will never make you happy. Okay? Probably for the moment. But it's going to still be days that you're going to wake up and your soul is going to yearn for what the soul needs in order to be happy every day. So if you think having money is going to make you happy, then you need to reevaluate yourself and do the energy work needed in order for you to vibrate at a high enough frequency to where you understand what truly makes you happy. Okay? And so, like I was saying, there's a lot of people out here that's willing to do anything for money, even if that means set up someone that they love, because they truly in their heart believe that money will make them happy. Okay? So, a lot of people out here are having daily headaches. They're having ear pains. Do you understand what I'm saying? Earaches, ear infections, or whatever you want to call them. They're having heart palpitations. Okay? Now, a heart palpitation is when your heart beats either hard or it beats fast. And they don't understand why they are having these palpitations. They're having chest pains. Okay? They don't understand why they're doing it. You know, and then when you go to the doctor tell you, oh, you stressed out. See, one thing I want you guys to understand is that the doctor is in on this. You don't have to believe me, which is why I've stated to you in one of my labs or in one of my videos where I said the universe or the planet is telling us that we need to get back to holistic healing. Okay? We don't need to be out here constantly going to the doctor for every situation, because it's an organization out here, man. It's a brotherhood out here that works together, bro. And they're going to tell you what they need to tell you because they want to maintain their loyalty to that organization. Understand what I'm telling you? So we need to get back to natural herbs, fruits, eating healthy and things like that, because those natural herbs, those fruits and things like that was initially meant for us to heal ourselves, because the body does not need those things to heal. It can heal on its own if you eat the right things. Okay? So a lot of y'all are running out here. Y'all running to the hospital because y'all don't know. Y'all want to know, why are you having headaches? Why are you having chest pains? Why is your bones hurting? You understand what I'm saying? Why are you having ear infections and things like that? And I'm here to tell you it has nothing to do with the demic, but it has everything to do with organ harvesting. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay, you're being set up by family and friends. Then when you go to the grocery store is furthermore setting you up because they're attacking the food. And if you want to know more about that, go back down the page and then check out the video where I'm telling you guys how they are attacking the food. So what they're doing is, okay, and a lot of this may be associated with the people that they think that have no valuableness to them. You understand what I'm saying? They don't work. They're not putting anything any work in terms of being a part of the community. And so I feel like, you know, they target them through family members and things like that who feel like these people are majority troublemakers and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? They target them, or they target people who they know are money hungry and are more so willing to turn on anybody for money. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now, whether you believe it or not, man, black organs are going high. And I'm not going to just associate this with as a you know, a black thing, because it's a lot of other ethnical groups or ethnicities that's actually suffering from these same things. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I will tell you that right now, black organs are going for over 200,000 on black market right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, you can understand how they want to kill as many people as they can in order to get the products that they need to get sold, because it's supply and demand. You see what I'm saying? And how they're doing this is they're targeting a specific group of people. And I'm not speaking from a place of something that I've heard or just seen. I'm speaking from a place of experience, of something I personally went through myself. You understand what I'm saying? And so what they do is okay, it's apps out here, guys, like Mobile Heister. These apps allow you to actually listen in live through devices such as cell phones and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? And me personally, I do believe that it's bigger than what we think it is, y'all. It's going to be the people that you think that love you and that you could trust. It's going to be the people that you put so much faith in, like the lawyers, the judges, the police officers and things like that, right? It's going to be them. Because the things that's going to happen to you, or the things that may have happened to you, only they could have done it. Only they could have had that much pull to get things like that done. You understand what I'm saying to you? So with that being said, one of the more, I want to say, one of the like more popular drugs right now out here is a drug called ecstasy. A lot of y'all are familiar with this drug, okay? And it's a lot of people out here that use this drug because that's one of the drugs that, you know, people associate more so with having a good time, because it's an upper, okay? It's a drug that gets you, it's a drug that tends to get you going and things like that, okay? So what they would do is, because they can track you through apps like Mobile Heister and things like that, they would get a family member or somebody like that to agree to setting you up, and they're going to give them an offer that they cannot refuse. And we already know that money is always an offer that you cannot refuse, or somebody cannot refuse. Me, myself, man, I'm not willing to do anything for money. Okay? I'm just not. So it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be around you, or someone that you may love, that's going to be friends that they think that's their ace boon coons they grew up with for years, that they could just trust and love. No. Those are going to be the ones that they're going to get in contact with, and they're going to have them set you up so they can get to organs. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? So what they do is they listen in to your phone calls. They find out who your drug man is. You know what I'm saying? They get in contact with family members and stuff like that, and they give them offers. You understand what I'm saying? And so one way I know that they'll personally attack you is they would get in contact with, let's just say, the pill man that you're trying to go get drugs with. They'll give him the pills and have him sell the pills to you. Then you take the pill and your heart start to speed up. And you like, why is my heart speeding up? You understand what I'm saying? They start to go at a higher rate, and you start to panic like, oh my God, my heart is speeding up. You understand what I'm saying? And then by you panicking, it causes your heart to further more speed up. You understand what I'm saying? And then, boom, you have a heart attack. Your heart stops. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you, if that situation happens to you, what you really and truly need to do is you need to calm down. Just calm down. Don't panic. Breathe. Pretty soon, everything is going to go back to normal. But what you don't want to do is you do not want to drink water. You do not want to drink anything during that period of time. Anybody know anything about heart attacks or things like that? They tell you not to drink water. Okay? So don't panic, because if you panic, then you're going to cause yourself to have a heart attack. You need to calm down. Okay? And this is due to benzene, y'all. What they're doing is they're putting the high doses of benzene or methamphetamine inside your drugs and stuff like that. So when you go into the hospital and you like, what is wrong with you? Sometimes the doctors, they can't tell you what's wrong with you, because if you don't get into this hospital within a specific amount of time, benzene, they will not be able to find this benzene in your system because it's untraceable. It disappears after so long of being in your system. You understand? This is why they use this drug, y'all. Because they know by being in your system, if it's in your system too long, it's going to become untraceable. So you have to get to the hospital immediately in enough time for them to be able to take enough, find it in your blood. You understand what I'm saying? And then half the time, if these doctors and things like that, if they're not in on this, then, or if they are in on it, they're not going to tell you anyway. They're going to make it seem like, oh, you was just doing drugs. We found large amounts of methamphetamine in your system, and you thinking like, oh, I did pop ecstasy, so maybe it was just the ecstasy. You're not going to think that you were being targeted. Okay? So for a lot of you out there who trust your friends and things like this, another thing that they tend to do is it comes in a liquid form. Okay, so they'll have one of your friends, man, take this drink, take this liquid and pour it into your drink, because it has a slight like sweet smell. But you know, if you drinking and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to smell it, or you're not going to be able to identify it, because it's a clear liquid. Okay, so you're not going to be able to see this. So you trust somebody enough to say, hey, watch my drink while I go to the bathroom. Then you go to the bathroom, and then they drop some of that stuff in your drink, and here you are sipping it the whole time. They know you sipping it. Okay, and then all of a sudden, you having heart palpitations. Your heart starts to speed up, and you don't know why. Your eyes are getting red. If you even notice that your eyes are becoming red because you're starting to, because you're smoking weed and you're doing things like that. So you don't notice that your eyes are red because you smoke weed in the morning and you smoke weed at night and in the afternoon as well. You understand what I'm saying? So your bones are starting to ache because these are symptoms that's associated with this drug. Chest pains. It starts to attack your bone marrow, your kidney, your liver. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of you out there don't understand why you're having liver pains and kidney pains and things like that. It's because you're being subjected to this poison, and it starts to heighten your senses to the point where you can't be around things like smoke that's in the air, cigarette smoke. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be around grease when it's being cooked, because as grease is being cooked, it releases benzene into the air. You understand what I'm saying? You can't put on deodorant. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's benzene and deodorant. You can't wash up with certain bars of soap because it's benzene in the soap. And this is how they get you, because they hit you with the benzene, and then they already know you're going to go about your daily life, and you're going to start to furthermore put benzene in you through other chemicals. Okay? This is what they do. They're not dumb. They're not smart. I mean, they're not dumb. They're smart. They're very intelligent, and they know what they're doing, because this is how they make their money. Okay? And I want you guys to understand, this is exactly what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. She was sold out by family and friends. She was poisoned. Okay? To a point where it put her into a disarray, to where she didn't know what was going on around her. Okay? She was set up, and they for her organs. Her mother knew what was going on. Everybody was around her knew exactly what was going on except for her. Okay? So, you know, one thing I want you guys to understand is that you're not crazy. Don't let nobody fool you into thinking that you're crazy. Okay? Because that's the game that they're going to play with you once you start to realize and you become awoke to the fact that someone is actually trying to harm you. They're going to try to say you crazy. Okay? And they want you to believe that you're crazy. But I'm here to tell you that you're not crazy. You need to stay away from them. You understand what I'm saying? And the first thing you should start doing is you should start eating healthier. Okay? You need to start eating more greens, more citric fruits, more berries and things like that, because those fruits have antibiotics in them and things like that that can extract the poison out of you and furthermore protect your liver from any damage. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to leave meat, sugars and things like that alone, because that's going to furthermore cause damage to your organs. You understand what I'm saying? You want to protect yourself. You want to stay away from things such as gasoline, so on and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? Because those things have benzene in them, and you furthermore subjecting yourself to the poison, okay? And it's furthermore damaging you, damaging your organs and everything else, okay? And it gets to the point where you can have a brain aneurysm if you don't see. This is the game they play. Once you start to inhale these things and stuff like that, you will have a brain aneurysm, and they're blaming it on other things around you, when in all actuality, they set you up to be poison, man. So if I still got you here, I'm asking you guys to please, please, please share this information, man, because this information is valuable. It needs to get out here so other people who are going through this, you know, can be aware of exactly why they're going through this. I've heard other spiritual leaders come in front of the camera, guys, and say that people are being affected by the sun. No, it's not the sun. It's the food. It's the people around you that claim to love you, that want to attack you because they value money more than they value you. Okay? So I want you guys to please, please, please share this information, man. And until next time, man, please be aware, man, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation.